My name is Mary P. Davies, and I am a legal technologist and a researcher, and I'm based in the Cayman Islands. Started to dig into the topic, I realized that this applied to digital assets that have fiat value. And then I thought, well, how do we deal with this? And if we don't deal with this, what are the consequences not only to the holders, but to the ecosystem as well? That's the route that brought me to looking at the question of what happens to your ETH when you die. My topic is the answer to the question, what happens to your ETH when you die? And then when you start looking at terms and conditions for exchanges and wallets, you realize that a lot of them have no provision for dealing with this. The account is non-transferable, they don't mention anything about death, and if they do, they talk about probate. Probate is no help if you can't transfer the asset that you're dealing with. So I realized that this was something that needed to be delved into further, and I just kept digging, and here I am. So my project will be focusing on the legal side of it, so that I'll have that body of knowledge. And it'll also give us a voice, because I think one of the challenges that we have in the community is that we don't always speak the language of other stakeholders in the game. And I think it's very important that we know what the law is, so that when we come up with a technical solution and they go, oh no, you can't do that, we can look and see, yes, we can, because this section, and this section says so. So that's the approach that I'm taking. But I plan for it to be an open source body of knowledge that the whole community can use. So when someone's building a project, that they know where to look to see. Back in 2015, when I first discovered Ethereum, my brain just went popping on all the different things I thought it could do. And I really wanted to get involved with the community. I'm technical but not a programmer, so I thought, how can I do this? So I was at DevCon in 2016 in Shanghai. I presented a futuristic version of this, where basically everything was attached to a smart contract, and we were doing it in real time. So that when you purchased an asset, for example, you would specify at that time what you wanted to have happen to that asset if anything happened to you. And all of this would move in real time. But that was a little bit futuristic for where the technology was at that point. So I thought, all right, I've got to park this and wait until the technology catches up. We need the foundation first, because without knowing what the law is, we might be developing technical solutions to a problem that the law will fight us on. And as we've seen with securities law, we don't want to go through that again.